have my table. Have my table. No. Thank you. Giulietta. Okay, one last one, and I think we do have enough rollers for this one. This is good. Yeah. So you're still working in pairs, and we're back to so-called compression. If in any jointed structure, there is, technically speaking, a joint space, a little bit of play within the place where the two segments meet. And of course, when you're lying on your back or lying on your tummy, those joint spaces tend to close up because gravity is not passing through them anymore. So joint space, joint space. This is a particular mass. Its mass is not, well, it's changing, but you can't sense it. That's a mass, that's a mass. Now, when you start to push through a person longitudinally, as you'll be doing this afternoon, you are literally collecting masses. It's like going down the shopping. Yep, yep, yep. And by the end, depending on how big your family is or how much you like food, the trolley is really packed and you've collected a lot of mass, which is thank God for wheels. But in here, what you're doing is you're collecting masses. Bump, I feel the contact, and then, oh, there's more weight here. And then I move both of these weights. So this is mass 1 plus mass 2. What do I feel here? I feel like at this point, I have to up the effort. I have to put in more oomph because now I've collected all three masses. Yeah. And I decide, that sucks. I don't like that. This is much better. Yeah. So, how will I sit? What relationship will I have to this first object? I know I'm going to push. Maybe I'll get to... You come closer to me, please. Thank you. Yeah. And then it's like, okay. So what I'm encountering, the surface of the object. Actually, what am I encountering? If I push any harder, I feel the resistance in my hand. I feel my own flesh deforming. Yeah? That's how I know that there's something firm there. I deform. If there's something solid, I deform. So I put my hand on here, and it's like, oh yeah, just the skin of my fingertips has indented. I'm now in contact. All right, so now I start. And what's the first thing that I encounter? As I go to move the object, my mass is big enough, I don't even notice the mass of this object. Yeah? I'm a big mass. But what I do encounter is the friction of the table. And I feel that, oh, but what then am I encountering in myself? Because that's about the table. What about me? I'm sensing stop, start, stop, start, stop, start, stop, start, stop, start, stop, start. That's what I'm sensing, like a really bad train ride, you know, when the driver's just learning, or a person learning on a car and doesn't know how to operate the clutch yet. Yeah, that's what I'm encountering. How do I sense that? My skin gets push-pulled, 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 push-pulled. And then, oh, the ride starts to be smooth. Now, oh, everything's pretty constant. Constant, 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 constant. I can't keep using the same amount of energy. Something has stopped me. I feel stopped. How do I know that? My skin's dragging. I feel the skin dragging on my hands. I feel I have to oomph a little bit more energy in my musculature. Okay, so now how much does it take to overcome that? Ah, there you go. I'm sensing movement in myself again. Here's the movement, here's the movement, here's the movement. We're moving. There's no, oh, it's quite a smooth ride. There's no, oh, it's a little bit catchy there. Oh, my organization sucks at this moment. I'm going to stop. Yeah, I could feel the tension growing in here. This starting to tense. It's no good. Damn, didn't get to the end. All right. Huh. Purchase. I've got purchase. Purchase. Oh, that's even better. Purchase, purchase, purchase. Once again, how do I know I've collected the mass? I feel my skin being pulled. I could hold like this and I wouldn't feel a thing. Yeah? So the way you interface, the way you make contact with, relate to the object that you're holding is going to determine how sensitive or not sensitive you're going to be. Are you configuring yourself for a lot of power, like this is 15 kilos and that's 15 kilos? Or are you configuring yourself for sensitivity? And they're completely different choices based on a guess. So basically, in fast motion is, what I really want to be able to sense in myself is I can collect these things without any overt interference with my movement. As soon as I detect an interference with my movement, I have to ask myself the question, what kind of interference was that? If I just apply a little bit more force, will it start to move? Just like you did with the towel. And then you go, I'd rather not. My breathing's interrupted. Something's going on here. Same exercise, but now the, how did someone call this? What do you call it when trains, a shunt. Train shunting? Yeah, carriage shunting. So go carriage shunting. And when you finish carriage shunting, we'll have lunch.